Welcome back. Plenty to do up to Sun Peaks at this time of the year, as most people know, and now that it's a world-class year-round hill, there are great things going on. We have Maria Cannon joining us from Discover Sun Peaks Adventures. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Nordic walking is our topic today. This is something that you offer at where you work at Discover Sun Peaks Adventures. Let's learn a little bit more about it.
We offer Nordic walking. It's something, in the winter we snowshoe, that's our big thing. And then in the summer we're also Nordic skiers, so we thought what we can do in the summer, which was great. And Nordic walking is something that we love. I like to think of it really as like Nordic skiing, like cross-country skiing, without the snow. And you can get out. I love to walk, but with Nordic walking, when you're using the poles, the Nordic walking poles, you're actually getting far more of a workout. You can get up to like 46% more workout because you're engaging, you're using the upper body as well, you're getting out there and you're just enjoying that beautiful fresh air, that amazing scenery in some peaks. And with the Nordic walking, we soon learned there's a real technique to it. There's equipment the same as every kind of sport. And so we teamed up with Keen Fit, who are in Kelowna, and became Nordic walking instructors, and we are local guides up in the mountain too. So that's where how we kind of got into Nordic walking, and it's great. We absolutely love it and get out there.
And what is sort of the method behind, you know, keeping your arms moving and getting that better workout?
Well, the idea with Nordic walking, and there's a couple of, different methods to it. The thing that's great about it as well is it's something for everybody, people of all fitness levels. It's hugely popular in Europe. That's where it came from originally. It was like Nordic skiers. This was a way to train in the summer for them. And but you can do it at all ages, and you can take it at your pace. So really with the technique, we started out with the technique that you're using, what we call more of a punch-pull method, where you're literally moving your arms and your elbows further back. And then as you progress more and more, you can do that with more of a straight arm technique where you're really pushing down, you're really engaging the muscles more, and you really do notice the difference. So everyone can go at their own pace. It depends on the terrain as well, whether it's flat, whether you're going uphill or downhill. But it's great, as I said, and it really, if you love to walk, it's a fantastic sport. It's really the fitness. I've been very impressed at the difference it makes, and it's low impact, which is great. You know, if you're not a runner, running is fantastic, but if you want something that's lower impact, then Nordic walking is definitely the way to go.
We have a picture of Sun Peaks, sort of a map, if you will, of all of the hiking trails. Now, we're not going to obviously specify what's what, but as far as Nordic walking is concerned, you guys are down in the valleys, is that right?
Yes, we do. With our guided program, we are doing that on the valley trail sections, and because it's beautiful sightseeing, and it's amazing to do that. But you can, of course, if you have your own equipment or you want to go out hiking on the mountain, there are guides that do guided hiking in the summer there, not the Nordic walking, but if you have your hiking or your Nordic walking poles, you can always go on those alpine trails too. But we find that for our discovery program and introducing people to Nordic walking as well, that the valley trails are beautiful and they're just perfect terrain to kind of get you going.
I'm going to assume that these Nordic poles are different than what you would use if you're skiing, but I don't know how they're different.
Well, I'll show you how they're different. With these, there's different companies make these. So we go with Keen Fit from Kelowna. We like the poles they have. And with the handles on them, it's similar to a Nordic ski pole like this, whereas your regular ski pole generally has a chunkier handle on it. And if I was Nordic skiing, my ski poles when I'm standing up would be roughly up to kind of just below my shoulders here because I'm pushing, I'm giving a lot of motion, whereas when you're Nordic walking, that level of the pole is more around kind of elbow, sort of just above waist height. And these ones, they're adjustable. You can actually get them in 3 telescopic ones too if you're traveling more, which is great. And the nice thing with these in the summer too, the strap is different from a regular ski pole, which has kind of a webbing that would probably make your hands a little bit sore if you're using it all the time. This has a nice sort of a comfort grip on it. So I put my hand into the comfort grip like that and holding that. So it makes it far more comfortable for the Nordic walking, and it's also a corked handle too, so again, you know, it's more comforting. And then on the bottom of the poles, there are different feet on the bottom. This is what we call a road foot on this one, which is angled. You can see there, so it goes backwards. So this is more for paved terrain. I could take this off and you've got a spike. You can put baskets. There's other tips on them, and you can actually get snow baskets for them as well. So,
nice.
And these ones we find we love these because they're nice and light as well. It's like any sports equipment. There's a selection out there, and you just, you know, it's good to kind of do your research and find what's going to work well for you.
Fantastic. So you guys are up and running now.
Yes.
People can learn more by going to discoversunpeaks.com.
Yes, discoversunpeaks.com, and also the program's featured on the Sun Peaks Resort on their website, sunpeaksresort.com, under the Nordic Walking.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much, Maria, for being here today to tell us a little bit about this.
Thank you, Susan.
Great opportunity to get out and see the sights and the sounds and the smells of the Alpine, of course. Beautiful time of year to be up at Sun Peaks.